Saturn is a favorite planet for many. We always remember it for its spectacular rings. However, behind that celestial beauty hides a terrifying reality. The world's space agencies know it. No human being will ever set foot on Saturn. And it's not just a matter of distance or budget. It's because this planet is, quite literally, the perfect death trap designed to obliterate humans. If we tried to send a manned mission to the gas giant today, the result would look like a space horror movie. Stick around until the end, because today you're going to discover the disturbing reasons why traveling to Saturn is, and always will be, absolutely impossible. Before we move on, don't forget to subscribe and support the video with a like. To understand why this mission is impossible, we first need to talk about the journey itself. Deep space isn't just empty, it's a hostile environment that human biology is simply not equipped for. When the Cassini probe was launched towards Saturn in 1997, it didn't arrive until 2004. It took 7 years to reach its destination, relying on gravitational assists from other planets to propel itself and utilizing the most advanced technology of the time. Even if we optimistically assume that in the future we'll develop nuclear fusion engines capable of cutting that time in half, we're still talking about a round trip of at least 6 to 8 years. And that's being highly optimistic. No human body is built to survive that. In deep space, microgravity destroys the body. Without the resistance of Earth's gravity, astronauts lose up to 1% of their bone mass every single month. After a 3-year journey, the crew's bones would become as fragile as glass. Following strict, intense workout routines and pristine nutrition could slow the process down a bit. But even so, after that much time inside the spacecraft, their bones would snap at the slightest movement. However, there is an even more silent and lethal enemy: cosmic radiation. Outside Earth's protective bubble, space is flooded with high-energy charged particles and cosmic rays from distant supernovas. During such a long trip, this radiation would bombard the astronaut's DNA every second. The risk of cancer would skyrocket to 100%, and brain tissue would suffer irreparable damage, causing dementia and loss of motor control before the ship even gets close to its target. The journey itself is a sentence of death or madness. Let's imagine for a moment that, through a miracle of medicine and engineering, the crew survives the trip. After years of darkness, you can finally see the silhouette of Saturn through the window. As you approach, the ship's navigation systems would start going haywire. Saturn possesses a brutal magnetic field, 500 times more powerful than Earth's. This field traps solar particles and accelerates them to near-light speeds, creating an invisible but devastating radiation belt. Any ship attempting to orbit close to the planet would have its electronics fried in a matter of minutes. The onboard computers would fail, life support systems would shut down, and the astronauts would be left drifting helplessly in space. And if they tried to dodge the radiation by navigating through the beautiful rings, the situation would be even worse. What looks from afar like a solid, peaceful disk is actually a high-speed minefield up close. The rings are composed of billions of pieces of water, ice, and rock, some the size of a grain of sand, others as massive as mountains, orbiting at over 70,000 kilometers per hour. An impact with a fragment the size of a pebble would tear through the ship's armor like tissue paper. But let's assume the ship manages to enter the atmosphere. Stick around, because this is where Saturn's physics get truly macabre. The first thing you need to understand is that Saturn has no ground. There is no rocky surface to plant a flag on. It is a gas giant composed primarily of hydrogen and helium. Entering Saturn means falling into a void, an endless free fall into the abyss. As it crosses the upper cloud layers, composed of ammonia crystals frozen at 180 degrees below zero, the ship would be battered by the most violent winds in the solar system. At Saturn's equator, winds reach apocalyptic speeds of 1,800 kilometers per hour. To give you an idea, the most destructive hurricane ever recorded in Earth's history barely exceeded 300 kilometers per hour, and it already broke records for absolute devastation. Saturn's winds would rip the wings and thrusters off any spacecraft, sending it spinning out of control as it plunges into the depths. As if that weren't enough, The atmosphere plays host to the Great White Spot, a monstrous storm so massive it could swallow the entire Earth. Inside, the friction of the gases generates lightning bolts 10,000 times more powerful than those on our planet. A single strike from these bolts could vaporize the ship instantly. If the ship somehow withstands the winds and lightning, Saturn's true monster awakens: atmospheric pressure. As you plunge deeper into the planet, the sheer weight of the gas above begins to crush you. Sunlight vanishes completely within a few minutes due to the thick layers of gas overhead. You are left in pitch-black darkness, hearing nothing but the thuds, friction, and ominous creaking of the ship. It feels like being in the depths of a mysterious, vast ocean. The pressure rises exponentially. A few thousand kilometers deep, the gas becomes so dense that the environment turns thick and heavy, like an invisible sludge. The pressure here is equivalent to having hundreds of elephants standing on every square centimeter of your body. No submarine designed by humanity, not even those built to withstand the Mariana Trench, would last a single second. The cabin would deform and implode, crushing the ship and its crew to the size of a ping-pong ball in a fraction of a second. If we could theoretically launch an indestructible probe that continued to descend into Saturn's heart, we would discover a landscape that defies imagination. Further down, the pressure is so absurdly immense that hydrogen atoms are literally torn apart. The gas ceases to be a gas and transforms into a theoretical state: liquid metallic hydrogen, a glowing electrically conductive ocean that wraps around the planet's core. Here, temperatures exceed 11,000 degrees Celsius, hotter than the surface of the sun. The interior of Saturn isn't just an exotic place, it's a cosmic metallurgical foundry. Yet in the midst of this hellscape, a fascinating phenomenon occurs. In the upper layers, lightning storms break apart methane molecules, releasing carbon. As this carbon falls through the atmosphere, it condenses into graphite, and under the extreme pressure, it transforms into diamonds. Yes, it literally rains millions of tons of real diamonds on Saturn every year. But it's the universe's ultimate irony, an incalculable fortune floating in an ocean of liquid metal at thousands of degrees, buried beneath an atmosphere that destroys everything it touches. If someone could actually get there and grab some, they'd be a multi-billionaire, but good luck to anyone trying. Saturn will forever remain a reminder that the universe was not designed for us, and that there are frontiers humanity, no matter how advanced our technology becomes, will never cross. The ring giant is forbidden territory. If you were fascinated by this journey into the impossible, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next mysteries of the universe.